Hello everyone, I'm Giada Brianza, currently Research Fellow at the University College of London. However, as you can see from the university logo, this paper has been published as part of my PhD journey at the University of Sussex. Before starting, let me ask you a question. Have you ever recognized a person from their smell, even before seeing them? Have you ever felt better or more confident after spraying your favorite perfume? Have you ever felt more energized and awake after smelling, for example, lemon or peppermint? Today I'm going to present QuintEssence, a probe study to explore the power of smell on emotions, memories, and body image in daily life. As anticipated by the title, the focus of this research is to explore the effect of free selective scents on people's emotions, memories, and body image in real-life context using a probe package called QuintEssence over a period of 4 weeks. Before describing the study, I would like to clarify 3 main key concepts: the effect of smell on emotions and memories, on body image, and what a probe package is. We know that the sense of smell influences how we experience ourselves and the world around us. Scents can trigger past experiences and elicit emotions based on the perceived valence, intensity, and subjective arousal of the particular scent. Recently, the sense of smell has been investigated in relation with the concept of body image. With this term, we mean the picture that we have in our mind of the size, the shape, the form of our bodies, and the feelings concerning those body parts. Our body image is continuously updated according to the feedback we receive from outside and inside ourselves. However, the influence of scents only recently emerged. In previous studies, we found that there are associations between different scents and chewy body silhouettes. For example, we found association between peppermint and lemon with thin body silhouettes and cinnamon with thick body silhouettes. In earlier work, we also found an effect of multisensory stimulation, sense and audio, on body image. People subjected to a walking task were moving faster and feeling lighter while smelling lemon compared to vanilla. However, both experiments were run in a lab environment. In order to design a field study to explore such associations and a topic as complex as body image, we adopted the cultural probe approach. But what is it? In a nutshell, the notion of probe can refer to a different material, tangible and digital, that aim to gather user experience at the moment experienced. Diaries, voice notes, cameras are the tools mostly used in these studies. A characteristic of the probe approach is that researchers mostly do not intervene and rather wait to see what participants create with the given material. With the design of QuintEssence, we were interested in exploring if and how different scents impact emotions, memories, and body image. Before going into the details of our package, I quickly present the selection criteria to recruit participants. We ran an online survey to establish if there is an association between body awareness and smell awareness and demographic characteristics. We used the findings to guide the selection of the field study participants. The key criteria include high scores in body and smell awareness questionnaire, BMI between 18.5 and 33, no past smoking and no major smell impairments, and age between 18 and 39. We recruited 12 participants for the field study, 8 from the survey and 4 through word-of-mouth advertisement. The participants are gender balanced, 6 males, 6 females, with different body types, different BMIs. The study has been conducted between November 2021 and January 2022 during the second national lockdown during the COVID-19 pandemic. Focusing on the field study. QuintEssence consists of a physical and a digital part, a cardboard box containing 3 smaller boxes holding physical objects, and a private individual Instagram account, which allows participants to share in real time their thoughts, feelings, comments in both verbal and visual ways to overcome a posthumous recollection of memories. Based on previous studies about smell and body image, we selected 3 scents as olfactory conditions: cinnamon, associated with the thick body silhouettes; peppermint, associated with the thin body silhouettes; and lemon, associated with thin body silhouettes. We provided people with 3 key ring plastic bottles that contain cotton bud infused essential oils to carry around and use whenever they wanted, and 3 incense sticks with the 3 fragrances to recreate ambient scents at home. We organized the field study into 3 main phases: a pre-study phase before sending the QuintEssence probe package out, the study phase between receiving the box and the final task, and then the post-study phase, which included the final in-depth interview and shipping the box back. During the study phase, participants were asked to accomplish 3 tasks. The one so-called is scent, carrying around plastic scented bottles 1 per week, and sharing experiences and moments while using the bottles via Instagram. The is body task, creating body collages using all the materials contained in the box, body templates, fabrics, watches, printed environments, cut out geometrical shapes during the weekends. And then there is fun task, creating a representation of how the participants' favorite scent made them feel during week 4, using modeling clay and other materials. After completing the 4-week task, we ask in a final in-depth one-to-one online interview to gather a detailed description of participants' experiences. At the end of the interview, we ask participants what type of scented wearable technology they would like to have in the future. The data collected through the deployment were analyzed using a combination of approaches. To analyze the body collages, we reported the frequency of the material used. To analyze the visual artifacts made with modeling clay, we adopted an open descriptive approach. To analyze the interview, we adopted an iterative approach. We first created a codebook applying a deductive approach following the interview questions. Later, we reiterated the codebook using an exploratory inductive approach. In the end, we had 7 main themes with a list of several sub-themes. Concerning the body collages, participants associated cinnamon with feelings of warmth, coziness, and relaxation. With peppermint, participants expressed a feeling of relaxation and calm, with positivity and refreshing sensations. Similarly with lemon, they express a general feeling of energy and lightness. Concerning the visual artifacts made of modeling clay, 4 participants selected cinnamon as their favorite scent, crafting a peaceful scenery. 3 selected peppermint and modeled different scenes. Same for the 4 participants that selected lemon. It is interesting to know that lots of creations representing the human bodily characteristics. Analyzing the interview results concerning the effect of scents on emotions while smelling cinnamon, participants reported strong feelings of Christmassy, coziness, warmth. Concerning peppermint, the predominant feelings were freshness, mind clarity, nostalgia. Concerning lemon, the most shared feelings were energizing, happiness, uplifting. Overall, we can say that all the 3 scents elicit mainly positive emotions. Concerning the memory theme, with cinnamon scent, we coded more blurred memories of past moments about themselves. With peppermint, more concrete memories about others' events. And with lemon, more concrete memories of themselves about recent events. Concerning the body image, we found less categorical results. We focused on all the quotes in which participants mentioned their own body in terms of energy, physical activities, well-being. We could extract 3 different approaches. With cinnamon, participants reported a feeling of being calm and peaceful. With peppermint, we did not find major commonalities. With lemon, we found a common sense of being energetic, often linked with physical exercise. Concerning the future scented technologies, participants describe a range of wearable devices such as a scented t-shirt for when you are anxious, an app able to detect your mood and respond accordingly. The outcomes can be taken and applied by designers as inspiration to create tangible garments and meaningful experiences. Now, after presenting how the study looks like and what the main findings are, I would like to discuss how we can use this knowledge. We argue that our findings can be used for designers to recreate smell-enhanced multisensory experiences in well-being research in human-computer interaction. It would be interesting to replicate the study with more participants in different countries with different ethnicities and with more scents. Concerning the relation with body, between scents and body image, future studies might benefit from more structured questions and tasks. Moreover, it would be interesting working with people familiar with mindfulness or meditation practices. The main limitation with knowledge are the limited sample size, but is in line with the literature, and the difficulties in exploring the body image because it requires participants to be comfortable enough to share their personal insights. Another limitation is strictly related to the time when we ran the study, during the second national lockdown in the UK between November and January. Our results have been affected by the low mood, lonely feelings linked with the pandemic, as well as the strong influences of Christmas. In conclusion, smell is a powerful sensory modality that affects emotions and memories. Recently explored body image. Our findings provide the guidance for designing smell-enhanced experiences in human-computer interaction. We argue that this research enriches existing knowledge of smell in human-computer interaction and future design applications. I would like to thank my co-authors and ERC for findings and all our participants, and thanks everyone for listening.